Very affordable, easy to build, super strong. If you're on a budget, this is the best kayak rack you can build, and it holds 6 kayaks. I'm gonna show you how I built it, all the pieces, and at the end, I'm gonna leave a PDF link you guys can download. You can see all the specs, because there's nothing worse than going through videos, scrubbing, trying to get the specs, how they measured it, built it. It's just such a pain. So do that at the end. It's gonna be a lot easier. It's free. I'm gonna describe to you very quickly how I built this, and there's no point in me recording and showing you guys how I built that, because it's a waste of time. It only goes together one way. You can build it however you want, in whichever step you want. I can't take full credit for this design. I did find one very similar, but we made some changes online that I thought were a little better. So why I think this is such a good design and strong, it's how it's put together. This one, every beam is countered against the other A-frame piece. So when you put pressure down on this one, it's gonna be putting pressure against that. And the best thing is that this is some of the things that I changed on previous designs. I put a bolt in the center as well, because it holds it on each A-frame, and then it keeps it super tight together. And when you're pressing down with the weight, which kayaks aren't that much, it's gonna put all the weight on this side, and it's never gonna break. It's all designed like that, the top and the bottom. So essentially, it's an A-frame design. Now what you're gonna need is 14 2x4 8-foots. Obviously get treated because it's gonna be outside. And then you're gonna need 16 4-inch bolts. The 3 are gonna go here, 3 right there, and the other 2 on the bottom, and the same on the other side. And give or take 23-inch deck screws. Just a cross brace here to sturdy it up, and a cross brace here is where you're gonna put your deck screws. And then on the bottom, each frame that goes across to hold each side in place and to sturdy it. And honestly, the lengths don't matter. Don't copy me exactly. It doesn't really matter. Put the right length, depending on your kayak. This one's a little shorter than the bottom one. The total height can vary too. It doesn't actually really matter at all. You just take the general concept and build it how you want. So the first thing you want to do, you're going to build just the A-frame. They're about 80 inches from top to bottom. You just bolt it at the top. Whatever accommodates you guys the best, but for this length, for everything to work out with the right angle cuts, it's about 80, I'll look on the specs for you guys for the PDF, but it's about 80 inches from top to bottom. Every angle cut on these braces are 20 degrees. 20 degrees. And then I'll put measurements too from the bottom spread that I've never seen other people do on these videos. It's so annoying. So it'd be the bottom spread and the length. And then essentially you're gonna figure out, you're gonna have the same results as I am. And I will give you the measurements of the bottom rack and then the top. And that's just an 8-foot chunk on the bottom is all that is. And these center cuts are 6 feet. Again, it'll all be in the PDF. And I used every inch of every board. If you do mess up a cut, you're probably gonna have to buy another board because we didn't have like virtually no waste at all. So after the A-frame, we built that. And then you build the cross braces, the 2 on the bottom, 6 feet, the 1 on the top, 6 feet. And then you screw them together. So then you have the 3 cross braces with the A-frame on each side. Then you can go ahead and build the cross braces here to stiffen it up. And there. I completely forgot this part of the video, but you're gonna need 1 extra piece to space this out perfectly. And it goes between the one that sticks to the inside. You'll be able to tell once you get them lined up. It's pretty easy. But you put your extra piece in here. So now this sits in line. You need to offset it. Very easy to do, but totally forgot that part. And this is why you need the 5-inch bolt to go through here. 2 of the bolts will be 5-inch. And then you just determine your own length for the bottom and the top, and that is it. It's actually quite simple. And my price for everything here, Canadian, was about $140 for every piece. In labor is obviously sweat equity. It is free.